Good morning, students. I hope you are healthy and wealthy. Students, you know, you are leading a kind of golden life. Your life is very precious because you are at the stage, it is the period of preparation. Your life is nowadays, which you are leading, is golden life, and you are in a period of preparation. You have to learn and prepare yourself for the challenges of your life. Life is not a bed of roses, I know. It is full of challenges. So you have to make yourself perfect in such a way that you can face your responsibilities, your duties in a proper way. So it is a golden life, and you should utilize your time for the constructive work. So you have to lead a very disciplined life. If a life is there, a freedom is there, and without any discipline, so that is meaningless for you. So it is compulsory for you to lead a disciplined life. Only then you can succeed in your life. So for this purpose, you have to be truthful and pure of heart. Purity should be there. You should be truthful to your duties. So always keep good company of students. Your company should be very strong. It should be very proper. It should be very strong company, so that you may learn something. They may be an example and you may learn something in your life. So such company should be there. Meaning is there, you have to keep off bad company and spun politics. You have to keep away from politics, bad politics. Clear? In this way, you have to develop a kind of social responsibilities and willpower, along with capacity to hard work. This is very essential. Hard work and dedication is compulsory for your career orientation and career building. So for this purpose, you have to focus your attention upon your studies. Before that, we have studied several things regarding trigonometry. Several identities we have proved in previous lectures. In this lecture, we will try to solve trigonometrical ratios. So many ratios are there. One ratio will be given. On the basis of one ratio, we have to create trigonometrical ratios. So it is called T ratio. T ratio along with theta or along with any particular angle. So we have to develop this. Such type of questions are given here. So you may observe and go to exercise 10 of R.S. Agrawal. There are so many questions are there. So it is not possible to dictate or solve each and every question of R.S. Agrawal. Some questions are there in which you may face some sort of difficulty. So let us examine how can we solve such type of questions. So just I am going to explain question number 6, which is solved here, and question number 7 is also there. So we will try to solve one by one. What method is there? How can we solve T ratios? Such type of questions it is given, and sometimes it is asked in board examination. So keeping the importance of board examinations and for your awareness, for your knowledge, this T ratio, how can we develop and find out T ratios? We have to study. Let us see what is the method to find out T ratios. I think you will appreciate and understand. Now focus here on the board. Okay, let us start. Students, it is given here, if sin theta equals a square minus b square upon a square plus b square, so we have to find out the values of all t ratios of theta. Theta means angle is given. With respect to this theta, we have to find out the values of all t ratios. This is the question. How to solve this? First at all, we have to consider here which value is given here. It is question number 6 of exercise 10 of RSL 1. It is given there, question number 6. So it is given here, sin theta equals, we know sin is the ratio of perpendicular to hypo. And this value is given a square minus b square upon a square plus b square. It means the value of perpendicular is a square minus b square. The value of hypo is a square plus b square. So we have to find other ratios also. So for other ratios, perpendicular is known, hypo is known. So which one is unknown here? You may consider here. Two things are known here. Of a right angle triangle, perpendicular is given, hypo is given. What value of perpendicular is there? A square minus b square. What value of hypo is given? A square plus b square. These two things are already given. And one thing we are required, what value of base is there? Base is not given. For this purpose, we know the relation of P, H and B, perpendicular, hypo and base. A theorem is there, and generally we apply for every right angle triangle. We try to use, and that theorem is Pythagoras theorem. We apply here Pythagoras theorem to calculate such type of questions when two values are given and third value is to be calculated. We know one of the side of right angle triangle is base, second one is perpendicular, and third one is hypo. So two of the values are given. So by using Pythagoras theorem, we can calculate the value of third one, which is unknown, and here the value of P is given, hypo is given, base is not given. How can we calculate this? By applying Pythagoras theorem. Now see, this is right angle triangle, this one is 90 degree, this one is theta. With respect to theta, we have to find out what? All the t ratios, mean trigonometrical ratios of theta, of this angle. Sometimes it is given in the form of theta, sometimes in the form of angle. Angle C can also be noted down. Here it is given theta. With respect to this theta, we have to calculate. So here we have the value of perpendicular is a square minus b square. So here this value is given a square minus b square. This is perpendicular. This one is hypo and this one is given a square plus b square. This BC is base and this is to be calculated on the basis of Pythagoras theorem. If such type of questions are there and two of the sides are given, so you have to apply every time Pythagoras theorem to find out third one. So for third one, what is there? BC square equals AC square minus AB square. How? This square plus this square equals this square. So this square equals this square and transpose there to there. So that will be AC square minus AB square. Similarly, BC square equals AC square minus AB square. And which theorem is applied here? It is applied Pythagoras theorem. By using Pythagoras theorem, we can solve this. Now see, BC square equals the value of AC. See, the value of AC means the value of hypo. Hypo is A square plus B square. So here you have to note down in the place of AC, A square plus B square. It is the value of AC, and whole square is there. So it will be power 2 minus AB square. The value of AB is A square minus B square. So we have to note down A square minus B square. This is the value of AB, and AB square is there to the power whole to the power 2 will be there. Now we have studied identity in previous classes. If A plus B whole square is there, how can we expand in polynomial, in chapter identities? You have been taught it. What are the identity is here related to there? A plus B whole square or x plus y whole square equals x square plus y square plus 2xy. Similarly, x minus y whole square equals x square plus y square minus 2xy. X is the symbol of first term, y is the symbol of second term. So x square means square of first term. The square of first term is a square, it will be a to the power 4. Y square means square of second term. The second term means it is b square, half square, so that will be to the power 4. Now plus 2 into first term is a square multiplied by second term. Similarly, we have to expand this inside the bracket. We will expand here inside the bracket. you may know, if before the bracket minus sign is there, so we expand the value where inside the bracket. Before that plus sign was there, so no bracket was used. You may understand why this bracket is required here. Here no bracket is required because before this bracket which sign is there, it is positive sign. So if positive sign is given, so we do not put here what? Bracket. But before this bracket which sign is here? Minus sign is there. Therefore this expansion will be done where? Inside the bracket. Now this will be a square of a square, so that will be a to the power 4, plus square of b square, so that will be to the power 4, minus 2 into first term a square, minus further b square here. Now this bracket will be broken, and before this bracket which sign is here? Minus sign, and you know before the bracket minus sign is there, so all the sign inside the bracket will be changed, because this minus into plus, it will be minus, this minus into plus, this will be minus, this minus into minus, this will be plus. Now break the bracket. So what will be there? A to the power 4 will be noted down, a to the power 4, b to the power 4 as b to the power 4 plus 2a square b square minus, now this will be expanded, so this sign will be changed, this one a square minus a square, this sign changed, minus b4, this will be minus a4, this one minus b4, and this minus will be converted into plus, so this will be plus 2a square b square. Now you may observe here, same thing plus and same thing minus is given, so ultimately what will be there? It will be cancelled. Now see, a to the power 4 is positive, a to the power 4 is positive, b to the power 4 is positive, b to the power 4 is negative. Now both are cancelled here. So what is remaining? It is remaining 2a square b square plus 2a square b square. Now mark here, if 2a square b square and 2a square b square both are added, so that will be 4a square b square. Now you may understand it, this one is 4a square b square. See, this is the value of bc square. Now we have to find the value of bc. How can we calculate value of bc? By taking the square root of this one. That will be bc equals under root 4a square b square. Square root of 4 is 2, square root of a square is a, square root of b square is b. So that will be equal to twice ab. It means the value of bc, which one is not given in question paper or in question. So this value of bc is what? Twice ab. It is noted down, it is calculated, and then it is noted down. Now we have perpendicular, hypo and base. On the basis of base, perpendicular and hypo, we can set up all the trigonometrical ratios. First one is already given. What is first one? It is sine of theta, that is equal to a square minus b square upon a square plus b square. This one is already given. Means how many more are required here? 5 more are required. That is cos of theta, and if we know cos is the ratio of base upon hypo. Base upon hypo, what is base here? Twice of AB, and what is a hypo here? A square plus b square. So in the place of b, twice AB, in the place of hypo, a square plus b square. It is noted down here. It means cos of theta equals twice AB upon a square plus b square. Similarly, tan of theta equals, it is the ratio of perpendicular to base. So what is perpendicular here? A square minus b square. And what is the value of base here? Base is twice of AB. So perpendicular will be noted down here. It is a square minus b square. And what is base here? Twice of AB. So tan of theta equals a square minus b square upon twice AB. This is the value of tan of theta. Similarly, cot theta is the ratio of base to perpendicular. Base is, what is base here? Twice of AB. And what is perpendicular here? A square minus b square. So cot of theta equals, base is twice of AB and perpendicular is a square minus b square. It means cot of theta equals twice AB upon a square minus b square. Similarly, we can set up the ratio of hypo to base. and that is of sec of theta. Sec of theta is ratio of hypo to base, and what the value of hypo is there? That is a square plus b square. And what is base here? Twice of ab. It means a square plus b square upon twice of ab. That is the value of sec of theta. Now we have to calculate the value of cosec of theta. Cosec of theta is the ratio of hypo to perpendicular. And what value of hypo is there? A square plus b square. And what is the perpendicular? A square minus b square. So that is cosec of theta, and that equal to a square plus b square upon a square minus b square. In this way, what do we observe? It is given simply one value sine of theta, and we have calculated cos of theta, tan of theta, cot of theta, sec of theta, cosec of theta. So what to do? Firstly, on the basis of these two ratios are given. On the basis of these two, we can find out third one by applying Pythagoras theorem. In this way, if all these three are known, so we can calculate any value with respect to theta. So in this way, if this type of questions are there, question number 1 to 5, you will observe numerical values are given. On the basis of that, you can calculate rest of the question. Question number 6 is just for sample question. It is solved here. I think you are understanding it, and you can apply the same method in solving rest of the questions. So this question number 6, you will draw the figure, and on the basis of this information, you will put the values. After that, third one you will calculate by using Pythagoras theorem. By this process, all these third are known. So one by taking their ratios, you can calculate rest of trigonometrical ratios with respect to theta. In this way, we can solve this type of questions which are given in your book. Now let us discuss about question number 7. Question number 7, what is given there? It is given here 15 cot A equals 8. We have to find the value of sine A and sec A. So we require what? Base, perpendicular and hypo. One ratio is given 15 cot A equals 8. So we have to find out what value of sine A is there and what value of sec is there. This is the question. On the basis of this information, what can be there? 15 cot A equals 8. Now see here, it is noted down here. 15 cot A equals 8. Now see, 15 cot A equals 8. So this implies this 15 will be transposed to right hand side. If this one is transposed to right hand side, so it will be, it is here in the form of multiplication, it will go in form of division. So that is cot A equals 8 upon 15. Now 8 upon 15. So this is cot A, and cot is the relation of what? Base to perpendicular. It is the ratio of base to perpendicular. This one is base and this one is perpendicular. And this value is given 8 upon 15. The ratio of base and perpendicular is given 8 upon 15. So we have to suppose let base b equals 8k. Therefore perpendicular equals 15 upon k. 15 of k. A constant value is taken here, k and k. 8 upon 15 means 8k upon 15k. A constant is always hidden here. Any constant may be taken from alphabet A to Z, but constant is hidden, and that is common factor of numerator and denominator. That's why the value of b is 8k, therefore perpendicular will be 15th of k. We have to suppose this. Let base is equal to 8k, therefore perpendicular would be 15th of k. 15k is noted down here. Now observe, this one is right angle triangle, and which one is given? Base is given, perpendicular is given. Base is 8k, so on the just close to base I have noted down here 8k, perpendicular is 15k. So we have to find out what value of this hypo is there on the basis of this given information. Again, this is a right angle triangle. Two sides are known. So to find out third one, just in previous question I told you, informed you and explained you how to find out third one. So this can be calculated on the basis of Pythagoras theorem. So again we have to take right angle triangle ABC, in which we have to apply Pythagoras theorem. Hypo square equals base square plus perpendicular square. So this square means AC square equals base square is AB square, and what is perpendicular square? It is BC square. So AC square equals AB square plus BC square. By which theorem? By Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is applied here. Now put the value of AB. The value of AB according to our supposition it is 8k. So 8k whole square plus BC whole square. The value of BC means perpendicular. It is talking about perpendicular. That is the value of 15k. So 15k whole square. Now if you find out square of 8k, the square of 8 is 64. The square of k is k square plus the square of 15 is 225 and square of k is k square. So both will be added here. If 64 is added to 225, so it will be equal to 289 k square. Now this one is the value of AC square. So we have to find out AC. How can we calculate the value of AC? So AC will be calculated square root, and this will be noted under the square root. So it is square root 289k square, and 289 is perfect square of which one? 17. Here square root of 289 is 17, and square of k square is square root of k square is k. So square root of both the quantity will be of this number is 17, of k square is k. So both are noted down, and this is 17k. Now this will be kept where? Just in front of the figure. So here we have to mention close to the figure. We have calculated the value of AC is 17k. So I have noted down the value of AC here 17k. Now base is known, perpendicular is known, and hypo is known. So we can set up any relation, any ratio, but we are required which one? Only sin A and sec A. Suppose other ratios are also T ratios are required here, so we can calculate because we are familiar here with all three informations which are required for T ratios. So only two are here, so we have to calculate only two ratios. That is of sin A and cos A. So what is sin A? It is the ratio of perpendicular to hypo. Perpendicular to hypo. Perpendicular. The value of perpendicular is 15k. So 15k is noted down. The value of hypo is 17k. 17k is noted down here. Now something is common here. K to k is common, so that will be cancelled. It will be cut. So what is remaining here? 15 upon 17. Similarly, we are required sec A. So sec A means firstly either note down, find out value of cos A. After that find out sec A, or you can directly find out which one? Sec A directly here. Sec A means it is the ratio of which one? Meaning is that, now see, sec A is the relation of hypo to base. It is the ratio of hypo to base. And what value of hypo is there? It is 17k. And what is base here? 8k. Now 17k upon 8k, it will be cancelled here, and that will be equal to which one? 17 upon 8. So that can be noted down 17 upon 8. So this is the value of sec A. In this question only two are required, sin A and sec A. The rest of the ratios can also be calculated. Since as per the question we have to solve, so we have calculated. Suppose question is changed. Other ratios are there, for example cos A, tan A, cot A, cosec A. So what to do? We are familiar with all these numbers, base, perpendicular and hypo. So we can set up other relations also. So there should not be any sort of difficulty in solving such type of questions. So this one is numeric value. Previous one was given in terms of A and B. So we have discussed here how can we calculate t ratios of theta or of any particular angle. To applying this method, we can solve all those questions which are based on these type of questions. So I think you will be able to solve those questions which are completely based on these methods. I hope you will be able to solve. Thank you. Have a nice day.